The first time I met Katie was at my best friend's house party. She had crazy pink hair that night. And I couldn't stop staring at her, to be honest. Mainly because she was the most beautiful one there. And I just had to get to know her.
The first time I met John was at a party. I didn't actually know anyone there that night, and neither did he. We just spent the whole night talking to each other. I still remember the bad jokes he told. And after about 5 minutes I knew that I was going to fall in love with this man.
My friends are like my family, so whenever I meet someone special and introduce them, it's always a bit daunting, you know. But I didn't even have to worry with Michael. They loved him. They thought he was charming, intelligent, funny. Everything I already knew.
First time my friends met David, well, I was a bit nervous, to tell you the truth. My friends can be a little bit critical sometimes. But they loved him. They really loved him, and I think they knew that he was the one just as much as I did.
I remember we were out hiking one day, and she just turned to me and said, "I love you." And I knew in my heart that I loved her too. And that's when I knew we were meant to be together forever.
We said I love you about 7 months in. It just felt right, and I did. I loved him and love him with all my heart.
This photo is actually from our first Christmas together. I'm normally not into Christmas that much, but Michael is, and his joy is just contagious. He's like a big kid.
This is our first Christmas together. Neither of us could build a good snowman. Having David around that Christmas, it made it perfect, you know? Like the presents were better and the food was better and it was all the same, but it was just better because of him.
Katie's a bit of a daredevil, so when she said she wanted to go scuba diving with stingrays, I was a bit hesitant, but I said why not. So we went, and it turned out to be the best holiday I've ever had. What can I say, she's always keeping me on my toes.
This was from our first holiday away together. It was a really quick, spontaneous idea we had. I was a bit nervous. I'd never been away on holiday with someone before, but it was perfect and lovely. We should have definitely looked at the weather forecast before we went, though, because it rained nearly every day.
I'm always nervous when I have to introduce someone to my parents. My dad's quite a stubborn man, and he's never really liked any of my boyfriends. But I swear, when he met Michael, it was like the son he never had. They talked all day. I couldn't get a word in edgeways. I took that as a good sign.
This was the first time I met David's family. I was so nervous the whole ride up there. But when I met them, I fell in love with them completely. And they made me realise why David is the way he is. And why he's the man I fell in love with.
and we got married 3 months ago. It was a small ceremony, just family and a few friends. It was just perfect. It was perfect for us. And now, I guess I'm just looking forward to spending the rest of my life with my best friend. The person who I'm in love with. The person who I've always been in love with.
Yes, I would love to marry John one day. I can't see a future without him in it. And I know he's going to be a great husband. And so will I.